Hi guys, Clinton here with another quick cricket video for you. Recently on YouTube I've been seeing a number of guys doing a video that's titled "What's in my kit bag?" A couple of guys professional, a couple of guys amateurs. So I thought I'd do a quick review of what's in my kit bag, because being the fact that I'm an Australian and the majority of my gear is actually from India, it would be a nice contrast to what we'd usually see in Australian kit bags. So let's get started with mine. First of all, the majority of my gear is SG, which is an Indian brand and one of the better performing brands in India, used in the past by players like Sunil Gavaskar, Rahul Dravid, and Virender Sehwag have been the three big names over the last 20 to 25 years. My kit bag's called an Ultra Pack, but mine's a slight customised version of that bag. I've actually had the external zipper taken off from the side and make that pocket an internal one, and I've also added an additional pocket over the flap of my bag to give me a little bit of extra storage space. Let's go through the external pockets to begin with. The first one here at the end is my personal effects pocket. So in here, I don't wear my glasses to play cricket. I wear contact lenses, but I do carry a set of glasses with me, so at the end of the day I can take those out and put my glasses back on. I carry a set of special, or they're not specialised earbuds, but they're my cricket earbuds. Just allow me, when I get to the game, I can just go into my own zone and can have a good preparation for the beginning of the game. And the last thing I've got in there is also some backup eye drops, just in case I have some problems with my eyes through the game. Next one is my bowling preparation pocket here on the side. And the first one of those is my, considering I play an amateur grade of cricket, we need to provide our own training balls. And so in here I've got my #1 bowling or training ball at the moment that I use when I'm training. The other items in here are actually used for me to mark my run-up. I've got some string line, some spray paint and a screwdriver. And I use that to actually hold the string line in place, to then measure my run-up. I'm all about doing the 1% things right in cricket, and by measuring my run-up at the start of every game, irrespective of whether I know we're batting or bowling, I do that at the beginning of every day, just so it means that when I come out, it's ready, and I'm throwing the ball by the captain, I'm ready to go right from the word go. The last pocket on the side here is essentially then my medical pocket. And so in here I've got my sunscreen. Also wear zinc on my face. I've got a little medical power box in here with a few tablets, a little contact lens holder, as well as then some solution there, just in case I need to take my lenses out and clean them. Last couple of things that I've got in here are some of the some Nurofen gel. So that's an ibuprofen gel that it doesn't have that same heating effect the way that a lot of your sports gel does, but it does actually give you pain relief directly to a spot that might be hurting. And the last one that's here that I've got is then it's actually a sports cold spray. Cricket obviously being a ball sport that uses very hard balls that you could get hit on the fingers, hit on the knuckles, those types of things, and some cold spray helps to take away that pain. So that's what I keep in that particular medical type pocket there for me. Here at the top is a special pouch or a special pocket that I added onto my kit bag in the last couple of weeks. And what I was finding that this particular year I'm carrying 2 sets of gloves and I'm carrying 2 bats. And by the time that I've actually added in that extra kit, I was finding that I didn't actually have room for my whites and for a towel in here as well. And so what I've actually done is added the pocket on top to allow to take those stuff out of my kit bag and actually onto the top. So pocket at the top here is one that I allow to put my whites. So obviously a shirt, plain whites, my socks, those types of things, as well as a towel. And I also strap my one of my ankles I strap fairly heavily, and so I do actually have my strapping kit in here as well, which consists of some kinesiology tape, which is the stretchy strapping tape, and I've also got some rigid strapping tape just for that stability as well. So that's what's there in my actually in my strapping pouch. Now the main part of the bag is going to be pretty much similar to most cricketers, except of course, like I said before, my gear is from India and from an Indian brand, so it'll be something that you might not be familiar with. The first one, however, is my good old floppy wide brim hat. So there's the floppy hat. It's one of those things that is the last thing I check to make sure is always in my kit bag. Let's go through the things probably in importance order. First two is I carry the 2 bats. I've got 2 reviews for my bats. So the first one is the SG RSD Elite. Make sure you check out the actual video of a full review of that one. And then this one here is the SG Triple Crown. So check out both of the reviews on both of those two. My helmet. I've got a bag that I made a few years ago. So when I say a few years ago, it's sort of about 15 years ago when I first started wearing a helmet playing cricket. And so my current helmet is a Missouri Test edition. It's about 3 seasons old now. Look, I've had 3 other competitor brands. Sorry, 2 other competitor brands, and one of those I did a double up on. And then when the Missouri came onto the market, I figured if the Australian Test team was majority going towards the Missouri helmet, that's probably the way to go. And I'm glad I did, because it's the best helmet that I've ever had. And hands down, when I need to replace this one, I'll be replacing it with the Missouri helmet. Next things in here, I've got a stack load of actual cricket balls for throwdowns, fielding training, those types of things. So that's those guys there. I've carried 2 sets of gloves. I'm going to do a full review of the remainder of the stuff in my kit as well. But the 2 pairs of gloves that I've got in here, my main set of gloves are the SG RSD Super Light. They're a sausage finger design, and my backup set of gloves is the SG Highlight gloves, and they're a split finger design. So they're my 2 sets of gloves. My pads. We've got the SG RSD Super Light, so they're the same to match my gloves, or my main pair of gloves. They're the same brand. That was just sort of coincidence more than anything else. Just happened to be the best pads that I liked as well. The last bit of kit that's actually here in my bag is actually my thigh pad and my groin protector, or box as we commonly refer to it, and I use a jock strap just to hold that in place. I use a combo, so that's an outer thigh pad and an inner thigh pad. I definitely strongly recommend a combo as well. Last couple of pieces that I would actually keep full time in my kit bag. My batting shoes, the New Balance 40-30 cricket shoe. There's also a full review of those guys on my page as well. So they're my batting shoes. And my bowling shoes in here, which are the Asics Gel 180 not out. They're a few years old now, so I think they're up to about 100 or about a 200 or a 220 shoe, but they're sensational shoes as well. So, and they're my bowling shoes set up with a full spike. Last few little bits and pieces here in my kit bag. I've got a bat gripping comb, just in case I have any problems with my grips. I do also usually carry 2. I've only got 1 in my kit bag at the moment. There's 1 backup grip. And of course, because I spend most of my time playing cricket on turf, I've also got some backup, some studs. So I've actually got the 2 stud keys for my 2 pairs of shoes, some conversion studs for my batting shoes, just for when they wear out, and then I've also got a set of or a number of replacement spikes that can fit into my bowling shoes as well, just in case there's any problems with those. Last final thing that is here in my kit bag is I actually play cricket with an arm sweatband on my left arm, so I just make sure that I've got a spare one there in my cricket bag all the time, and it means if I've left my usual one at home that goes through the wash every week, it means I don't have to worry about it. So guys, that's pretty much what's in my kit bag. Look, like I said, majority of my gear is SG gear, which is an Indian-based company. This is the first time that I've used the SG gear following my trip to India last year in 2013. Look, I've been really happy with the gear. If you've got any general questions that you want to ask me about any of the SG gear, please don't hesitate in dropping me comments in the comment section, and I'll answer those when I can. Alright, thanks guys, we'll catch you next time.